Hello and welcome to Autumn Willow's Doll Nursery. My name's Miranda. You can probably hear Kinsley in the background, yapping. But I have with me today little Chava, and we're going to change her. I did change her not too long ago, but I got her a new outfit. So I am eager to put that on her. Let me show you that. Got it at Once Upon a Child. These little pants with the footies. And I love this. Look at this little top. So this is a great outfit. I also got this if I wanted another outfit to put on my cuddle baby. It has the footies and it has the little middies here. So super cute little outfit. I'm also going to be putting this hat on her. So I do have her plastic for her hair. Wait, this one isn't hers. Let me flip around here. Okay, this one's hers. Alright, so I'm just gonna get to it. She does look super cute in this. I put this on her, I think it was the first day of warm weather that we had. It looks so cute. Let's see. Look at this messy hair. We are going to need I'm going to need her hair things, which I forgot to bring in here. I've had the bag, my changing bag, out in the living room for Solia, and I forgot to bring it in here. I don't know, how's the light picking? I always wonder how the light is picking her specifically up, because she is my most realistically painted little baby, and there's so much detail in her skin. She's supposed to have that very fresh newborn look, so the modeling is quite heavy. And she also has a lot of places where you have like the broken capillaries and things around on her face that you can see there. You can see a little bit of the baby acne right there. So she's quite realistic in her painting. And I know for some people that this is probably a little too much. But I mean, it was perfect. Absolutely. This is what I was wanting when I bought my first. I was definitely wanting the realism. Now, I can see here and on her knuckles, she is needing revarnish. And I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it's been close to a year since I've revarnished her. So she is due for it. So this will probably be her last outfit change before she gets revarnished, and I'm going to start working on that probably tomorrow, because I have several babies that are needing tend to, and I've been putting it off, and I've got a good stretch of time. I think I can get around to that now. Here we go. Because as good as her painting is, I certainly want to keep it. I want to keep it that way. And that's how we prevent paint rubs. And it's worked, guys. It's really worked for me. I have yet to have a baby with paint rubs. And that is because of, first of all, good maintenance. And I just about put the wrong sleeve on there. So anytime I get something, I am always thinking ahead about maintenance. I recently ordered a Pleo Lifeform. It's the Pleos, the original Pleos by Ugobi, which is the one that I got, was made in, I do believe it was 2007, 2008. So they are quite old now. And where? Oh, here it is. So it's already quite old. And supposedly it's in really good shape. It's only been turned on a couple of times. It hasn't had a lot of wear and tear. So his skin is supposed to be in really good condition. And I would like to keep it that way. So he's not even here yet. And I've already done research to find out how to maintain his skin. And what do I need if he does get a skin tear? Because that is quite common. And I've done my research and I've ordered my products. So I'm ready. I am already ready. How cute is this looking? How cute. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this on her little self. Okay, I've got to get stuff for her hair. Her messy little hair. Every time I put it in a headband like that, it gets so messy. That's why I prefer the hats with the plastic. Okay, I'm back. I've got my little mohair conditioner and my comb. And we will spin her just like so. Now, especially if you have an authentic, do your best to care for that to be, and if you're not comfortable doing the maintenance, then find someone you trust, find an artist you trust. For varnish, I'm confident in doing that myself. I'm confident in doing most of the things by myself. I've never had the opportunity as of yet to fix paint rubs, so I don't know how confident I would be in that. Especially if it was on a the Genesis heat set painted like Chavah is here. I would probably want an artist to do this for me. But I'm hoping to never have to do that with her. Hopefully with doing the regular varnishing, I won't have that problem. But it's important to take care of your things. Don't just throw your dolls around. Don't be too handsy with your dolls. If I really want to cuddle with one of my dolls, because you know me, I am handsy. I want to cuddle. So do the things to protect. When I'm specifically with her, I'll tell you, when I'm cuddling with her, I am going to flip these over. Got some fuzzies in there. I'm going to have her in long sleeves. I'm going to have her feet covered. Her hair is going to be covered and protected. And then I will cuddle her and I will make sure that her face isn't touching my bare skin, because the oils from my skin will break it down. Whenever I am holding a baby, I am thinking, do I have skin-to-skin contact? Because that's a no-no. Even for my replicas. I'm not just trying to take care of my authentics. I'm also trying to take care of my replicas. So there are little things that I will do to protect. Even my cuddle baby. Teshuvah. He's bald. Well, technically both my cuddle babies are bald, but one of them has painted hair. And the one with painted hair is the head of a replica. But even Teshuvah is not a replica. I will take a hat, a big hat, and pull down over his face if he is going to be in bed with me, because I want to protect. So I go that extra distance even with dolls that are meant for heavy play. I guess you could call it that. Because they get roughed up when you're, especially if you're like me and you toss and turn. So yes, I want to protect my things, and learning how to do that. Always know what your dolls are painted with, because that will let you know how you're going to need to go about maintenance. And even if you're having an artist do your maintenance, you'll need to tell them, my doll's been painted with air dry, or maybe even a specific type of air dry, or a Genesis, whatever it may be. They're going to need to know these things. And I am going to try out that new seal. I'm not going to try it on an authentic. I will try it on a replica first and see how this, because there's a seal, and then I can't remember what you do first. I have it wrote down. I can't remember if you do the varnish and then the seal. I don't remember now. But I do have all that. I do keep a notebook with all my maintenance stuff in it. And I will be experimenting to try some new things out. When I first started, I thought your varnish was your seal. And even before I started painting, I was varnishing because I was doing maintenance on her. Where, especially the first year, she was with me every day, all day long. My little girl was. So it wasn't even a year and she was needing revarnished. So I did learn pretty quickly what I needed to do, how to do it for her. So far, I've never had any issues with it. And when I do revarnish them, I will go back and add my glossing in the areas where I want her to look wet inside of her nose. I do a little bit at the bottom around her mouth and a little bit around her eyes. And I use, it's like a paper product, I think is what it is. But I did my research on that and figure out what to use. But it is getting that time where I absolutely have to do maintenance. I can't keep putting it off. They need work. So that's what we're going to do. I'm probably going to start on that either today or tomorrow. And I'm going to start with just varnishing. And then I have a couple that are needing painted. They're the ones that's going to take the longest. They're going to have my table tied up the longest. So, but my sweet girl, look at her. She just cuddles so perfectly. She just cuddles in your arms so perfectly. Sweet little Chava. And since I am the type that, like, she was my first, I've had her since 2000. I always mess it up. Is it 2021? 21 or 22? I think it was 22. So I've had her for 3 years. And she's still just as perfect. Outside of them shiny spots we're gonna fix. Oh, little tiny baby. So, you know, when you get so many babies that you love, you just don't have enough time for everybody. That's the one thing about collecting that I think I'm struggling with. What about you guys? Do you guys struggle with that? Do you have enough time with all your little ones? Because it's like I can only cuddle one at a time. Maybe two at a time. my little girl here, this one, she's just so special. She is just too special, being my first little one, and I've had the most adventures with her. She's gone so many places with me across the US and just been everywhere. Met so many people. We've had wonderful experiences with her, having her out. People just love her. And it sparks some of the most interesting conversations. You would be, even with men, especially with men. The men are the ones that love her the most. And they'll get to talking about when they were a baby and stories around their childhood, and I don't know. It's so cool. We need to do an outing with her, and I don't know if I filmed an outing with her yet. I don't think I have. So maybe we can do that. Maybe that can be something we do soon. I don't know where we would take her, but oh, maybe there is a town about 45 minutes away that I've been wanting to visit and go antiquing in, and maybe we take her on that trip. That could be fun. And I would probably wear her for this. And I'm not sure which. I have a couple different options for wearing a baby. And I'm not sure which one I would choose for that. We'll see. But would you like to go antiquing with us? There have been times I have found, I've never bought one, but those vintage, the really old bassinets, the really old like wicker strollers, I see those quite a bit, but they're usually pretty pricey. But that's a great, if you like vintage nursery decor, that going antiquing, going to like junk stores, you can, junk stores especially, I've gotten stuff really cheap at. So that's an option if you're trying to grow your nursery space with minimal monies. Well, I think we're gonna go, and I hope you enjoy getting to see her and talking a little bit about maintenance and caring for your dollies. It saddens me to see people who don't care for their dollies and just leave them in a hot car, or let them get super shiny, let them get paint rubs. Like, oh, please, please, please. If you can't afford to have somebody else do it, there are many tutorials on YouTube. There are tons of information in different groups on Facebook. There are options out there for you, and you can practice on, you know, a not expensive doll. Like, anything I do practice-wise, I will never do on Chava, okay? I will never do on Moshe. I've had really cheap, like still authentic Reborns, but they were cheaper. I've practiced on them, especially buying them secondhand, you get them even cheaper. Practice on them. Like, my good dolls never are a practice canvas. Once I see that something's going to work, then I will use it on my more expensive, more precious little ones here. And I mean more precious as in, she is very sentimental because she was my first. So that makes her more precious than some of my others, just because she was my first reborn. She was the first doll that I ever had that like real strong motherly bond, mother-baby bond with. So, she's the one that I will always be super, super careful. I have not taken her camping, camping or camping in the pop-up like that. I would take her camping in like an actual regular nice camper, but not a tent, not a pop-up. Wouldn't even risk there being issues or tons of moisture. Nope. Something to remember. something to remember. I usually take replicas if I'm going tent camping or camping in a pop-up. Just in case. Just in case. And we did have a major leak in our pop-up that we're going to have to repair. So it's a good thing I didn't have someone like Chava or Moshe with me. But anywho, okay, I'm just rattling on. I'm going to get off here. I hope you've enjoyed her super cute little new outfit. She is adorable. Look at them putties. Little tiny putties. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.